Hi, New Haven. I am Miss Megan, the teen librarian for the New Haven Free Public Library. That's right. If you haven't heard, we are open for curbside pickup at all of our branches. So if you're interested in checking out a book today, you can go ahead and put that book on hold online using your library card number and your account info, such as your name. Yeah, it's that easy. You can also just call us. That's okay too. Yeah, we're happy to help. We are waiting by the phones, as long as it's during business hours. And we also have a lot of great books available through our ebook resources, right? We've got Hoopla, we've got Overdrive, we've got Simply E, which is a new one. All of it is super exciting. There's so much to choose from. There's no way you can stay bored when you have this much stuff to take in. And you can take it in all at once or one at a time. It's totally up to you. There are some limits, but you know, within reason. Within reason. Okay, so yes, today's book. Yeah, that's why I'm here, a book talk. This one is a fairly new teen graphic novel called Displacement. It is by Kiki Hughes. All right, so Kiki's been around for a while. She is an illustrator, pretty good stuff. I believe this is like an outstanding work by her. So a graphic novel for teens about a young girl who is traveling around the streets of San Francisco with her mother, and her mom is investigating her mother's past. Where did her mother come from? So this is the main character's grandmother. And so the main character doesn't really know much about her grandmother, and in the process starts to discover a little bit, but isn't really interested because she's a teen. Why would she? She's tired of walking around the streets of San Francisco. Whoop-de-doo. But suddenly, some magical fog, which fog's pretty normal when it comes to San Francisco. It's a pretty foggy place. Yeah. But this magical fog rolls in and ushers her into the past. So she goes from like 2019 to 1940, 42 probably. All right, so at this time in American history, the American government, after Pearl Harbor, was rounding up all of these Japanese Americans and sending them to incarceration camps. All right, so these are places where whole families were kept, and some of them were split up and forced to live in really unhealthy conditions at times. So she documents how she was living basically in a horse stable. So she illustrates here what her first internment camp looks like. So that's the main character here. She doesn't know why she's there. She doesn't know how she got there, but here she is in 1940s. So this book, if you were a fan of They Called Us Enemy by George Takei, fantastic book. That is nonfiction, also graphic novel. This is fiction. This is fiction because it's got that fantastical element to it. But if you also like Octavia Butler's Kindred, it shares a lot of the same elements of this generational trauma. What your ancestors felt and what they went through is passed down to you just because of those extremely traumatic events resonate within you and affect who you are, and you carry that history with you. So Kiki, the main character in this book, is really experiencing what her grandmother was experiencing. It's got a great ending. It's really awesome and uplifting. I think you'll enjoy it. I loved it. Yeah, so you can check this out through Curbside. Put the link into the description area of this video. I hope you all are staying well out there. We miss you. So until next time.